Shout out to the meat!
Chip.
Yeah!
Meat. Whoa.
The shoulder roll up in there.
Hello.
They're getting worse and worse.
I know. I always freak out. I never have a hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the You're Not Down podcast, the only podcast that can cuddle you in a warm embrace so you can go to sleep at night.
That's what we're missing. That's what I'm missing at least. Yeah.
When you have that trouble falling asleep and you just need that little shoulder to lie on and just take a nap on, that's the You're Not Down podcast.
That's the worst part of the podcast. Once it's over, once we're done recording, then I'm alone. I don't have that warm embrace.
Yeah. Just listen to it back.
Welcome to episode 35. Welcome back.
All the way live.
Yeah. Shall we introduce ourselves now?
Yeah. I am your host, Michael Halftime Rubio.
And that must make me Luis.
The third wheel.
You son of a gun. It's not true. It's not true. We're all friends.
At least you didn't tell me to go fuck myself this episode.
I know.
You didn't fucking try to fight me.
Just because I know there's moms listening to this episode in particular. Because they're listening for one reason and one reason only. Not because we bring the laughs, we bring the
humor,
energy, we bring everything.
Every single week.
They're not here for that. They're here for our very special guest.
The sole reason.
Are we hitting another mouth drum roll? Please welcome. Put your hands together for the woman, the legend, the meat.
The meat! Joanna, the meat Martinez.
Un aplauso, por favor.
Clap it up, clap it up. I love it, I love it.
What is up? What is up?
There she is. People, I feel like 35 episodes in, we've talked about the meat. We've mentioned the meat. Even if it's just a simple shout out to the meat.
Yeah.
She's known.
World famous.
Yeah.
We're an international podcast.
Wait, can I actually go ahead and give a shout out to my number one fan?
Yeah, let's do it.
I have a number one fan. I'm going to shout out Claudia, who's in Hilos. What's up, girl?
Damn.
Hey, you got a special shout out. All the way to Halos.
Where's Halos? You know?
Hallelujah.
Halos? No, I don't.
Hells no. Nah, you had it better.
No, that's in Mexico somewhere. It's in Los Altos, right?
Isn't it Hilos Totitlan?
Halos Totitlan, yeah.
Say that 5 times.
And now Mike is having a stroke live on the podcast. You said Claudia?
Yeah.
What's up, Claudia?
I was about to say, what's up, Claudia?
What's up?
She's like a diehard fan.
Of this podcast?
Yeah, like my cousin was telling me she like downloads it so she can listen to it at work.
Oh my God.
I was like, dang, not even me.
I will never get used to people that we don't know,
Yeah.
telling us that they listen or they like it.
Yeah. No, we're international podcast.
Yep.
We're in like 37 countries around the world.
Oh, okay.
The whole world knows shout out to the meat.
Mm-hmm.
And now is their chance to get to know you. Get to hear a couple, hear you talk, hear a couple of your stories.
Hear this laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing that like I was gonna bring up at some point. Like Joanna has the most infectious, contagious laugh. I didn't even have to bring it up though because she's already doing it.
She's already laughing.
I had to adjust the audio levels.
So if you haven't listened to this podcast before, we start things off. Actually, we usually do the promos.
We
or
usually
whatever.
quickly say if you guys want to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at You're Not Down Pod. But there is one rule.
One thing.
One thing. One shot. One opportunity.
Take it. Mom spaghetti.
Yep, that's the one. You gotta spell your right.
Do not be a dum-dum.
Don't be a dum-dum.
It's simple.
YOURE, not down pod. Follow us on there. Send us an email at yndpod@gmail.com. And of course, write us a review on the Apple Podcast app. Why?
Because it helps us get on the charts. Those international charts, the state charts. We need to be on all the charts.
The charts?
Charts.
Dude, the other day I charted.
Yeah, I charted. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Guys, leave us a review. We've had plenty of good reviews. We appreciate them all, and we love reading them on this podcast. Write us a review on Apple Podcasts. Get your name shout out. With that being said, I think it is time.
What time is it?
It's fun fact time. It's a 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 fun fact time. Dude, the winging on this show, the amount of winging we do.
I think it's pretty obvious. Is it obvious to you, Meat?
Nah.
We're not prepared at all. One bit.
Where are your notes?
There's no notes this episode.
There's no notes. Where's the computer? Like, where's the whole setup?
That's just a prop.
It's cardboard. Yeah, that must mean fun fact time. Who's going first?
I think I could go first.
All right, hit it.
My fun fact of the week.
Fun fact of the week. I swear to God, if you drop another bomb on me like you're engaged or something more, I will yell.
No, this one's a lot. This is probably more surprising,
Okay,
but a lot less alarming.
I'm ready.
I don't even know if that makes sense. Last summer I was riding my bike to work every day.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 24-mile round trip.
Jesus.
Yeah. I bought a bike and I was like, I'm going to get healthy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get some exercise in.
Yeah.
Because this is pre-COVID. So there was already a ton of traffic. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to ride my bike and get my exercise in and beat this commute that way.
No, he really did. Like the first day that he's like, I'm going to do this tomorrow. I was like, you know what? I don't want you to. Because I'm scared. Because people drive crazy. And like, nobody likes the cyclists on the street?
Nobody likes
Nobody
them.
likes them. And I told him, I'm like, but you have to wear a helmet. And he's like, I'm not going to wear a helmet.
I can't imagine him in a helmet.
He wore a helmet.
Nerd alert!
Nerd! Did you wear any knee pads?
Okay, day one I wore a reflective vest.
Oh my God. I wasn't even going to go there. It's even worse.
I know. But
did you have the little...
It's because it was like dark when I was leaving my house. It was like 5:30 in the morning.
Oh.
No, that was like crazy to me. Like he would literally get up way earlier than he would have to just to go. And like after work, imagine you're tired and it's like, oh, I got a bike almost 13 miles home.
No, I'm good, man.
The ride home was better because I would get home in an hour and a half. It took me an hour and 15 to do it in a car.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay, yeah. Looking at it that way, it's fine,
right. So it took me an extra 15 minutes. I got exercise in for once in my life. Maybe I could live to see 35 with a few more bike rides. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And then, and it was dope. I'm gonna die of a heart attack. We all know that. I'm just kidding.
And then I'm gonna die of a heart attack.
What a dark podcast.
You're gonna die of a heart attack. I'm gonna die of a broken heart.
Oh my God.
Oh, the love is unreal.
And I'm gonna die of
loneliness.
Who else am I gonna third wheel?
Yeah, that's right. That's my fun fact.
Yeah, I once rode a bike to my friend's house who's 2 miles away.
Yeah.
3 tops.
Yeah.
I was huffing and puffing and like I had to stop. I literally walked my bike the rest of the way because I couldn't do it. I couldn't believe how hard that was. Because I think I mentioned it before. I was always the thinner guy. I never needed cardio.
Right.
I would always skip it. I would eat like a piece of shit.
Oh my
and now I was like, I'm just gonna ride a bike. Freaking, I couldn't believe it. So 12 miles one way sounds ridiculous.
Yeah.
Would you shower at work?
Yeah, I would.
Good.
I would take a full shower and then I realized like, I'm just gonna take a little bird bath shower, wipe myself down with my loincloth. Just hit the Netherlands,
Loincloth.
You know what I mean? That's my fun fact of the week.
Fun fact of the week.
My bike shorts never came in though.
You ordered
my
some?
spandex bike shorts. They never did. Amazon lost them.
For the better good.
Yeah,
for the greater good.
They're like, we don't sell these in a 2X, sir. You need a parachute. You don't need to be streamlined.
All right, who do you want to go next?
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. You know what? You go next.
Oh, okay. So my fun fact is...
Fun fact of the week!
Okay. My fun fact is the very first beverage I ever bought at 21. So my very first legal alcoholic drink was at Dodger Stadium, which I think is pretty cool.
Hey, that is a good one.
Pretty
I think
cool.
I was there for that.
You were. You took pictures. As I was paying the lady, he's
Really?
snapping away.
How expensive was that drink? Was it just a standard beer, regular beer?
Yeah, I think I just got it was just a regular.
It was a
beer.
Dodger Stadium beer, so it's $37, plus tax.
No, a michelada was actually like $30.
They charge you $9 for the cup.
It's
alone,
insane.
which is why I started taking my own tajin.
Oh God!
And you know what? He does that. But last time I was pre-COVID, I would open my purse, take a tajin.
You're the type of girl that when you go to the movies, your purse is filled.
I'll have
with...
snacks.
Oh my God! I can't
Slim Jims in there.
Oh.
Yeah, the meat was there for that movie.
Yeah, for Slim Jim.
That's when you and I were both crying because we saw A Star Is Born.
I wasn't crying.
I didn't mention the crying.
I had the
part of it.
sniffles. Like my allergies were acting up, so it's like
No, I was straight sobbing.
no, I don't think I cried in that movie. I'm a crier for sure. I get emotional for the stupidest things.
No, all we heard on your end was.
I was trying to.
I was like, oh, okay.
Fighting that sneeze.
My allergies were bad, and I knew that. So whenever there was a sad scene, I didn't want to I didn't want to sniff.
You don't have to continue lying. You've been holding up this lie for 2 years now.
It's already available on DVD. There's no reason to lie. No, I don't even remember where my first drink was. What? I mean, no, you would remember that because that's kind of like a
no, yeah. Like I literally spent my 21st birthday at Dodger Stadium.
You don't remember where you ordered your first drink?
No.
Oh, mine was
21.
Beautiful Las Vegas.
Cabo Cantina. I got there at midnight of my birthday, right? By 1 a.m. I was kicked out.
Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah, I think we were there.
Well, no. Technically, no. But for my 21st, technically, that was the first drink I bought myself because we went to what's it called? The Victorian on Main Street.
Main Street, yeah.
Right, before midnight. And I remember there was a long line and you paid the security.
Shoot,
so
I got that Y&D money.
And then
I didn't pay the security. I sweet talked them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I nestled up right in his ear and I was like, "Hey, can you let me in?"
Like, you flirted? You flirted your girlfriend's way in?
Yeah.
The night ended with us going to McDonald's and me getting a Happy Meal. And I was so happy.
When's the last time you had a Happy Meal?
The last time I was happy? No, I'm kidding. God, I'm the most depressing.
This is the last time you record
this is just getting sadder and sadder. You're going to die at 35. You're not happy.
With a Happy Meal in my hands, though.
Okay.
I'm going to go out on top. Best believe that. But I think we are owed one fun fact of the week.
Yes.
Fun fact of the week. Guys, it's a momentous fun fact of the week. And I'm glad that both of you guys are here to hear it. Because I got some news.
What's your news, man?
Got some.
I'm so nervous.
I got some
this, man.
I got some nice news. I'm usually the Debbie Downer.
Yeah.
I usually hate something. Pop-Tarts, pasta, whatever it is. Very happy
you hate
news.
Pasta?
Yeah, we talked about
Italian
that.
food.
Fuck pasta.
God.
But that's besides the point. Because guess what?
What is it?
I don't like this.
Break the news already, man.
Your boy is officially off the market.
What?
Yep.
Oh, come here, man. We're hugging.
Are we hugging?
We're hugging it out. No third wheel any longer.
Wait, I feel like I should get up, but then I'm gonna have to readjust myself.
Don't get up, because that was a lie. That was a lie. I wanted.
Are you kidding?
Take my hug back.
I couldn't believe that last week I just got played like that. You drop a bomb of a fun fact on me, not prepared.
Oh.
Thank you for being so excited, though.
So you got a false fact of the week.
Fun fact: he's a liar.
Yeah.
I wanted to think what's like.
You gave me a hug.
I didn't. I was.
The trust is broken.
Now I was thinking what's as big news like an engagement that I could break to them, but what would be believable? Because I was thinking
off the market. You think compares to our engagement?
Well, I mean something believable for me.
For him.
If I were to have said I'm expecting a child, you guys would be like,
yeah.
I really didn't know what you were gonna say.
I would have still hugged you. Man, I don't do well with anticipation, man.
I could tell. Neither of you guys.
I almost throw up.
But you guys were very supportive. But no, still very single. Still very single, guys.
To our audience out there, Luis is still very single. Make sure you follow him at luis.d.castillo on Instagram and follow him and like all his pictures, and that's how he knows that you like him and he'll like you back.
Or he might just lie about it because he's a liar, apparently.
No, just a quick fun fact. I don't think I've said it. I've never had the chicken pox. That's not a thing that I've done.
Oh, did you get a vaccine or what?
No, it just never happened.
Because chicken pox are not a thing anymore.
They're a thing.
Yes, they are.
No.
What are you talking about?
Kids nowadays get the chicken pox vaccine.
Yeah, but you could still get the chicken pox.
Yeah, maybe, but I'm saying when I was a kid.
Maybe doesn't mean they're not a thing.
I can't wait for you guys to have this conversation when you guys have a kid together.
Back in my day, everyone got the chicken pox. There was no vaccine, so it's like you get the chickenpox as a kid, and that's your kind of vaccine for the rest of life.
No.
Yeah, that's the thing. Kids get vaccines and no more chickenpox.
No, that's not a thing.
Oh, okay.
Fake news, guys. I'm pretty sure you can still get it. That's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, they're still out there, but I'm just saying the majority of kids don't get it.
They say it's worse when you're an adult if you get it. So I'm a little bit nervous.
I'm nervous for you.
Well, see, I don't think I've had them. There's one picture of me. My mom says she doesn't know if I've had it.
You'd know.
The thing is, she said I got like 2 red spots on my body. So she wasn't sure if that counts or not.
Those are nipples.
One was on my belly area. So
yeah. They migrate as you grow into them.
I grew with them.
I think when you have chickenpox, it makes you prone to getting shingles when you get older.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn.
So now I could get shingles. That was great.
Dude, this podcast has been
terrible.
You dying young.
I'm dying. No happiness in my life.
I might have shingles.
And I'm going to get shingles one day.
One day. No, just going back to me not being off the market. I did want to mention something. Do you know how single I am?
How single are you?
Thank you. I am so single.
I was about to do that.
I am so single. I went to a drive-in movie theater by myself the other day.
Stop.
Can you believe that?
No.
See, it's like I think I've always thought about like people that go watch a movie by themselves. I used to be like, nah, that's weird.
Okay, I'm all for that.
See, that's yeah.
I wouldn't go to a drive-in by myself.
That's the thing.
It's a little sad.
I learned to accept people going to a movie theater by themselves. It's like, you know what? That is alone time that maybe you need. And I don't know, it's a relaxing feeling, whatever.
Yeah.
But going to a drive-in is something so different, man.
Damn.
The worst part was it was a super long line. It was Friday the 13th. I watched a scary movie, so it was a long line.
Oh my god.
And so there's maybe like 5 lanes to pay for your ticket. And so that means one booth, there's 2 sides where you're going. For whatever reason, I just went for the shortest line. I had to pay on the passenger
side. You had
side.
to reach.
So now, yeah, exactly. Now the person selling the tickets, they know damn well I'm alone. And I had to like reach over just to reach to pay.
They probably think you're like a perv.
Yeah.
I was just thumbing it.
Just thumbing it
the
entire movie.
And then so I get in.
I would have called security. Been like the guy with the plates though.
Dude, I was wearing a face mask the whole line because I didn't want people to recognize. We're Mr. and Mr. Worldwide.
We are Mr. and Mr.
If someone
Worldwide.
were to recognize me in that line, I'd be so embarrassed.
That night we were just Mr. Worldwide.
No, so then I went to the snack bar. They have like a little concession.
Is it drive-through also?
No, it's you walk up.
Oh, okay, you walk up.
So in my mind, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna order a lot of food, so they think I'm just getting it for someone.
Right.
But I just ended up fucking up a large bucket of popcorn by myself.
2 sodas and a pack of Whoppers.
Nobody likes Whoppers.
Whoppers are terrible.
What? Whoppers are great.
No, they're bad.
Oh, there's top 3 best chocolates.
Are you gotta be kidding me?
Gotta be kidding me.
Hashtag you gotta be kidding me. Right? No, I'm kidding.
No, I love Whoppers. But yeah, honestly, great experience.
Yeah.
I can't wait to do that with a girl one day.
Yeah.
Because that was fantastic.
Would you have allergies? Is that why you did it? No.
No, my brother was supposed to go with me, but he ended up bailing. And I said, I'm still going because this is good Y&D material.
Yeah, you have to.
Mm-hmm.
That's
we have
dedication.
to be more adventurous.
That's admirable.
Thanks. I'm glad my loneliness is admired by someone.
It's killing me.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be in the podcast forever. I'm not good at doing anything, especially by myself, because I'd always rather be home.
This is true. Mike's the biggest homebody I know.
I'm like with that, but then I like try to force myself to get out.
Yeah.
But then when I do that, now I'm alone. So
I went to the mall like Christmas shopping last year.
Yeah.
I felt like just a man on a mission. Like I'm just gonna
wait. No. You have to explain how you do your Christmas shopping, though.
Okay. Well, I do. Most malls are set up in sort of a circular shape, right? Or like whatever, rectangle.
But you have to start with the date that you decide to go Christmas shopping.
Okay, that's November. I mean, that's December 23rd.
Or December 24th.
Or December 24th.
Can you believe that?
I can't do that.
It's fine. Because I don't know. It's terrible. There's no parking. There's long lines. It's crowded with people. But the way I do it is I make one lap around the mall. Okay. I go into every store, I look at every item, and I mentally or in my phone mark down like what I liked for each person.
Yeah.
And then I make a second lap after eating hot dog on a stick.
Ooh, hell yeah.
That's the one thing I've agreed on so far.
Yeah. After I eat hot dog on a stick, then I make a second lap, and then I purchase all the things that I selected for everyone.
Okay.
Because I need to go store to store because I'm not going to pick the first sweater I find, you know? What if there's a good sweater on the other side of the mall? I need to make 2 trips. It's a 2 trip. And then I just walk out of there carrying all the bags like a straight up Christmas movie, you know? Not enough bags in the world.
And do you still wrap stuff?
That's the meat's job. Shut up.
I really love to wrap.
You guys have wrapping parties. I've seen it.
Yeah. We really enjoy it. Like, I take a lot of pride in the gifts I give people and presentation.
And see, I know that you do that because I've been in the backyard drinking with Mike while you guys wrap his gifts.
I'll gladly wrap my own gifts.
Ew.
But I do that.
Have you seen him wrap his gifts? They look like Tootsie Rolls.
It's burrito style.
He'll like put the stuff in there and then twist the ends.
Wait, that's kind of nice.
No,
though.
it's not.
That's like a thing.
No.
Not the way I do it,
really
apparently. Maybe at Bloomingdale's or... That's a store, right? Yeah, Bloomingdale's.
I actually kind of have a tradition of wrapping gifts. I always do a non-conventional way of wrapping it. Where one year I just ran out of time, you know? Ran out of time, I straight up wrapped everyone's gifts in foil. Just because I thought it'd be funny.
Do you know how expensive foil is?
Looking back, I'm like, oh, dude, I wasted a whole roll easily.
Foil is expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I did foil one year, and then I thought, like, oh, that's kind of a funny idea. The next year, I came across a bag of pizza boxes.
Right.
Like fresh pizza.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, so I somehow fit everyone's gift in a pizza box. Some of them were way too big for a pizza box. Yeah. It was all freaking like just not pretty. Funny. But it's a bit I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do this year. Is Christmas still happening?
You got some special wrapping paper, didn't you?
I got the Turbo Man.
Yeah.
From Jingle All the Way, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's Turbo time!
I like how he's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You got to be careful these days.
Yeah. One slip of the tongue.
Yeah. Okay, guys. We haven't mentioned it yet, but you guys are engaged now.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, to each other.
To each other.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's even more surprising.
We're engaged to each other?
Yeah. Mention the whole thing. I'm just saying, don't leave that part out.
How do you feel? The meat?
I'm so happy.
Oh boy.
Like
I believe it.
No, I like honestly, like I'm so happy. Like I mean I still can't believe it. Like I literally rewatched the video just to make sure, like, yo, we're really engaged, you know, but yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, I'm about to be a whole ass wife.
Yeah.
Like
a whole ass wife.
But I'm like, oh my God, like we're gonna get married. Like that's crazy.
Man, I feel like there's, because like we said, her visit here to the Y&D studio is long awaited.
Yeah.
She's got to also bring truths to the stories we've told.
Yeah, right? There's a lot of stories. A lot of times you've been mentioned in this podcast. And we need
verification.
I mean, you're actually a listener, right?
No, I am. Yeah, definitely. I listen at work, which is like the funniest thing ever because it's not appropriate at work. And like my boss will come out randomly to talk to me and I'm sitting there trying not to grin with an AirPod in my ear. And I'm like, And she's like, what's funny? And I'm like, I'm just in a good mood.
The guys are just talking about fingering their dingle. That's all.
Now, I'm trying to think of every time we've mentioned the meat. I think we've said nothing but good things. Because we usually,
I think so.
Yeah, we usually hold back. You know, we know certain people listen, so we try to keep the stories PG. But now, is this the time where we bring the PG-13 rated stories out?
Is it? No? Do you have stories that come to mind? I'm like blanking all of a sudden.
I forget if I mentioned this, but I know just a quick little fun fact about the show. You're Not Down, kind of just the phrase.
Oh, yeah.
That birthed. The first time I met, birth is a weird word to use.
Yeah.
That phrase was conceived the first day I met the meat.
Yeah, for sure.
That was at a kickback.
Oh my God, that was.
That was at a kickback. And yeah, you had brought her around. It's like, oh, this is my girlfriend, the meat. I'm like, first of all, I'm sorry?
Yeah, for sure.
The meat? And yeah, she had a bottle of Jaeger in her hands. And
a fit.
A straight up
a 50 Jaeger.
And then I remember I put it in my back pocket because I didn't want to share the bottle.
To the head.
Oh, God. Do you remember? You were so not happy.
Well, because the thing was,
it's been this whole podcast.
I think she was just like so down to earth with everyone there. You were meeting everyone for the first time.
No,
right?
yeah, for sure. And then like since I didn't go to the same high school that you guys went to or anything, like anytime I would go around any of his friends, I'm like, I don't know anybody. But I was like, I'm always open to.
Well, a bottle of Jaeger to the head solves that problem, right?
Yep, because I said the words, "Hey, you're not down to finish that bottle," and she did the. She has a certain look that she does
for sure.
Just bends at the neck at the swiftest speed
for sure.
And then she proceeded to take that bottle to the head.
That's a key. She's a keeper.
That's when you knew.
I'll do it.
Wait till the wedding.
Oh boy, I cannot wait for that shit show.
You think I'm gonna get engaged to someone who doesn't take a full Jaeger bottle to the head?
I do love Jaeger though; it's underrated. But you know what? I love Jaeger. But I hate licorice. So everyone's like, they taste the same. Nah, like red vines, I can't even stand the smell of red vines.
And red
Why
vines,
you got to bring that up?
And red vines are his favorite.
That's divisive.
And they also taste the same as Twizzlers. So
you're so wrong about that. You guys are both wrong about that.
Twizzlers are like, they remind me of like wax for like your braces.
Yeah.
Like the texture of them.
Yeah. And red vines are more Play-Doh. I mean, we covered that.
So nasty.
That's so good.
Never had braces in my life, but would not.
Yeah, you know,
all these are natural.
Naturally straight ass chops.
Yep. Even though I did chip one recently. Now I was thinking, what can we do for this podcast? Not only to celebrate you guys, as a couple, as a newly engaged couple, but just so that people get to know you a little bit more. You know,
let's do it. You
guys are aware of this newlywed game, right?
For sure.
When people get married, they get quizzed a little bit.
Look, are you sweating?
Bring on the quiz.
And see, that's the thing. It's like, I wanted to ask you guys a question. I was going to say like one question for you, next question for Mike, and kind of alternate.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
See, she's excited.
Yeah, no, she's prepared.
And because like usually these kind of games could cause issues between
turmoil.
Yeah.
What's working in my favor is I have like a really good memory. I remember.
Mike's have the more.
Mike has the worst memory.
I didn't remember you didn't like pasta.
Literally like 3 episodes ago. You know, so this is. I didn't tell Mike about this either. Really, I didn't.
Oh my God.
I didn't tell him any questions I'm asking. So, I'm being a bad friend right now because I could be throwing him under the bus. But yeah, I wanted to ask a few questions. Like I said, one for you, one for him. You guys won't both answer the questions.
I'm ready.
Just to switch it up.
I'm ready.
And so I'm ready. Just so it goes a little bit quicker. So, you guys ready?
Yeah.
We don't have a theme song for this.
I got to buzz in or something?
I'm just going to hit the table.
It's the newlywed game. It's the newlywed game. And do you know each other?
Wait, that was actually really good. All right. And here we go. Okay. Fiancé number 1. How did you first meet your spouse? Your fiance.
This is okay. We first met at work, actually.
Yeah, that checks out. I remember that.
In the old copy room?
Yeah, for sure.
We met at work.
Right by the water cooler. No, yeah, we met at work.
Was actually, I think it's funny now looking back, I was putting something away. Mm-hmm. So I was like squatted all the way down. And he walked, and he
pervert.
walked. No, he walked over on the side, and he was like, "Hey, nice to meet you." And I was like, "Hey."
Maximum sexual energy pumping through my veins. You know, that aura around me.
You crept up behind a girl.
Yeah.
When she was bent over.
Yeah.
And that's when you decide to shake her hand.
Yeah. I was innocent enough.
It was a handshake though.
Yeah, he shook my hand.
Did he fingle your dingle? Dingle your hand?
But all he said was he's like, I was like, "Oh, hi, nice to meet you. Like, I'm Joanna." He goes, "Oh, okay, Rubio." I was like, "Oh,
damn,
yeah,
that's who I am.
Right?
That big dick.
That's who I
be." All right, that was easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you feeling pretty confident?
Oh man, I'm so ready for this.
I'm telling you, this could be bad for you.
No,
I'm so excited.
Okay. Question for Mike: what is your spouse's first name? Your fiance's first name?
Joanna. Joanna.
Does that check out?
Joanna, baby.
Yes.
All right.
Give me that.
Damn, he's good.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm killing this game.
Look how excited he is.
Okay, here's one.
Okay.
What did your fiance wear on your first date?
He wore...
Oh my God, you're joking.
So on our first date, he was wearing his work pants and a white t-shirt. And we went and got churros. And then on our first official date...
Oh, that was an after work thing.
I was going to say, you bum.
So
Undershirt, white
on our
undershirt.
first official date, he was wearing jeans and like a black and white flannel button-up. And it was kind of open. He had a white shirt on under.
Oh, yeah.
And his Janowskis. I remember.
Oh.
Ooh.
Sexy.
Sexy.
Mucho sexy.
Dude, she's doing great at this game.
Yeah, she's killing it. Well, I mean, we're 1 for 1 right now.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so we're good.
And as you can see, they're getting a little bit harder.
Yeah,
a
I'm
little
so
bit more
excited.
specific.
I'm good.
This next one,
Here we go.
I don't know if you're going to get it. Where is your fiance right now?
Located directly to my 3 o'clock. Phew. Right there. Woo, baby, 2 for 2 now. Love these
I
questions.
feel like Mike's getting all the easy ones.
No. These are all.
They're randomized.
I got it from bride.com. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Is that it? Does that check out?
Yeah, that's
Your
good.
3
That's
o'clock?
good.
Okay. Next question. Describe what your first thought of your fiance was in one word.
Confident.
Ooh.
Oh, you're talking about me?
Yeah.
Dude, you got to act confident to be confident.
You got
know
that
what I mean?
confident vibe immediately?
Yeah, he just walked right over to me. And like, I was literally putting something, he just walked right over. And I remember after he did that, like an old coworker was like, oh my God, Ruby doesn't say hi to anybody. And I was like, well, I'm not just anybody, I guess.
Oh my God.
Not to your dumb ass.
You guys were meant for each other, you cocky son of a guns.
It's confidence, baby.
All
Fake
right.
it till you make it.
Not to your dumb.
And like I said, these are getting harder and
Yeah.
harder. I know you're sweating.
Yeah, this last one was tricky.
All right. If you could name one fact about your fiance, why is it that she is Latina?
That's the hardest question. Trying to define how someone becomes Latina. I don't know, because it comes from the Latin countries. Bing. No. One fun fact about her: she left-handed,
Oh,
or is that like
that's
called
right.
wrong-handed? Yeah. So I'm just gonna
left-handed.
change your question entirely. That's one fact about her. That
Those were the only 3 fake questions I said because I wanted to give him the easy ones to kind of save him, but at the same time, he's a confident guy. I think
dude,
that's
all
what he is.
confidence in the world, man.
So confident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did realize though that this whole game was set up.
It was just a sham.
You guys
This is a
suck.
sham. It's because I had to get my motor running, you know?
Now I have some real questions for the both of you
All right,
now,
let's hear
just
it.
now that we got the bit out of the way. When, and you guys could both answer this, when did you know that they were the one?
I can answer that one quickly. She brought me in and out to work.
Beautiful.
I mean, that's it. Unlock the key to the heart. You know what I mean? Isn't that a quote? Like, the key to someone's heart is through their stomach?
The way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Perfect. Whatever. That's great.
And you've got an arm up the butt, so the fact that
Yeah.
through the stomach, that's what does it.
Let's bring it back to like an obscure reference in episode 6. I did. That was from a doctor.
That was not by me.
At least he played a doctor.
If anyone's listening to the podcast for the first time this episode, let's specify.
Yeah.
We don't kink shame, guys. We don't
We don't
kink
You know,
Shame.
shame. You actually pulled that In-N-Out burger out of me. It was lodged up in there.
And that's when you knew that your doctor wasn't the one.
Yeah, no. Take my In-N-Out from me.
Do you have an answer for that? When you knew he was the one?
Second one.
You,
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Rubio. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead. You can answer the question.
I think it was, you know what? It was when it was on our first like after work kind of hangout that I had to go to the store.
Mm-hmm.
That he was like, oh, like I'll go with you. It was like nighttime, and I was like, oh no, it's okay, because I was buying something for my cousin, and he's like, no, like I'll go with you, and I was like, okay, like that, and I thought it was like so nice, and yeah, and then I remember he's like, I'll drive, and then yeah, I don't know, I just thought it was really nice and like super thoughtful, and he opened the door for me and stuff, and I was like,
Guys, I love love, But what I'm hearing from this conversation is the bar's low.
The bar, yeah.
I've bought people in and out before. I've offered to go somewhere before. You don't see me happy and engaged.
You lied about it earlier. So
yeah, you're a liar.
Okay, well, let's not be hurtful, guys. No, I get both of those things. It's the little things.
Really
the little things.
Yeah.
The little touches.
The little touches in the right area is the key to unlocking love.
Does Mike have a spot on the neck in the nether regions?
The belly button.
Ew! You're into naval stuff, bro?
That's false. First of all, we don't kink shame here.
You're right.
Well, second of all, I don't ever want to be touched. Unless you're scratching my back.
Yeah.
Just don't touch me, please. Yeah.
Have you ever?
Kind of weird.
Have you? How deep does your guys' belly buttons go?
That's a disgusting question, and I don't want to answer it. I don't wash my belly button for the sole reason of I don't want to find out. Too much pressure, and it's gonna unravel, and then your guts come spilling out.
Your guts.
You've never washed your belly button?
I don't do it. No.
You gotta get in there with like a Q-tip and just like.
Nah.
Let's also not be ridiculous.
I'm gonna throw up. My neck hurts. This is God's honest truth.
Mike's very queasy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You're the queasiest person that I know.
I don't like that at all. Next question, please.
Yeah, because now I'm getting queasy thinking about your belly button.
No.
It's like a little bowl of opium.
Okay, this one I'm gonna, and for the sake or like of the risk of Mike getting this wrong, I want him to answer first. When and where was your first kiss?
Oh.
Time out. Time. Do you know?
Yes.
You know for a fact.
For a fact.
Okay.
Well, let me see. When was it?
We'll say it at the exact same time.
Okay.
1,
2, 3.
See, freaking liar.
Oh, no, you weren't going.
No, yeah.
No, hey, you weren't going because you forgot.
No, I
I
didn't.
remember.
Okay, say it.
3, 2, 1.
Century City.
Century City Mall. Century City Mall.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we saw a movie. Yeah, we saw a movie.
Oh, all of a sudden.
Actually, I think I slurped the chocolate out her mouth.
Oh.
Was that how we did it? Yeah,
Okay.
I remember.
Nice scene.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Time out. When you say slurped,
Wait,
first of all,
it was like 98%.
It was, yeah.
98% like cocoa?
Yeah.
It was bitter.
You really got to slurp.
Yeah,
That's some dry
that
ass
was
chocolate.
iron. It
Oh,
was like a nail.
I have so many questions right now. Was the slurping intentional?
I think I said like, oh, you got a little chocolate on you.
Okay.
Let me take that right off.
Do people like that?
Those sound effects, my ears right now are like.
One did, right? So you asked me how I knew she was a keeper.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my moves that I'm coming with, and I saw her subscribe to them. Subscribe to this podcast too if you're still listening. Yeah, so if she likes that, if she's gonna put up with that kind of stuff, I'm like, all right, this is worth exploring.
When he did that, obviously you already like the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Was that smooth? Is that considered smooth to you?
I thought it was so funny that he would do that. So I was like, oh my god, he's funny. And like, but
if anyone ever slurped for a first kiss,
like that's funny and confident.
Oh god, what am I doing wrong?
I'm going to drive-ins.
Okay.
Okay, I'm leaving.
I didn't realize I was going to be attacked on this podcast.
But this
Single
is like a true glimpse into the friendship, into our the three of our friendships.
Literally what it's like.
Is that we just kind of crap on Luis every time we see him.
And what's funny is that's my friendship. I'm not saying that this isn't special because
Right.
it is, but that's my friendship with everyone. I don't know. I don't know what it is about my face that just invites disrespect.
Well, you know, if you ask me,
It's okay.
if you ask me what was it about Luis that made this friendship possible, I would definitely say that it's his willingness to go along with things. That he could hold a conversation with anybody. I can
Look
take
how
him anywhere.
thoughtful your answers are, and when they have to do with me, you're like,
That backfired completely.
Like-
3, 2, 1.
Century slurping. No, but that's what I like about him is that he takes all the blows and doesn't get no hard feelings about it.
I was almost waiting for
you got an awesome answer, Luis. So un aplauso.
Yeah,
Thank
un
you.
aplauso. There it is.
We're gonna get it one day.
Yeah.
I don't want to take too much time on this either because I feel like we need to talk about more. But this next question, I think we just answered it with the last one. Who is the better kisser? Obviously not Slurpee over here.
Oh, what are you talking about, dude?
Is that good?
Yeah, dude. All the muscles in my mouth are being used. I got tongue action. I got lip action. I got cheek action. I'm a very cheeky guy.
How are you using your cheeks during a kiss?
You just nuzzle up in there. You just puff them up. That's just mean because for the audience, she was puffing up her cheeks for the audio. But that's just mean because those are my natural cheeks. I'm not constantly walking around puffing up my cheeks like Kiko.
Wait. Speaking of making your cheeks look funny, though.
Okay. I'm curious to see where this
Do
goes.
you remember
Oh, we're doing it.
when you shoved like 15 grapes in your cheeks?
There was this one time I was eating grapes at home, and I'm eating grapes, and I just started like shoveling.
But like pushing them up.
I started squirreling them, squirreling them away, and I just started packing them
just
with
for
my
no
cheeks.
reason.
Yeah, I was like at 15 or something, and it was just like
That picture is one of my favorite
cheeks
pictures.
were exploding.
Do you guys have that picture?
I have it somewhere on my phone.
We got to throw that up on the Y&D
On
page,
the Y&D
right?
page.
We
Yeah,
got
we'll throw it up
to.
there.
We got to.
Yeah.
I need to see this. All right, next question. What is their silliest fear for both of you?
God. Do I have any fears? I mean, okay, so you answer.
But I don't think they're silly because I feel like fears are like justified.
Well, if you were a real fan of the Y&D pod, we did talk about irrational fears that we have, and I know his. It has to do with getting run over by...
Oh, dude, you might have been the only other soul I've told that to.
Really?
Yeah, because it's so irrational. The being run over by an invisible Volkswagen Bug. That was an irrational fear when I was a kid. Go, name a fear that I got.
Besides like insects?
Bugs is a huge one.
Yeah, there's not really...
But haunted houses.
Okay, bugs, haunted houses, mazes.
Those are all
Mike
pretty
doesn't
silly.
like suspense,
Mayo.
that's why.
Mayo?
Mayo.
Oh, mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Mayonesa.
Have we talked about my hate for mayonnaise?
Oh,
It's the worst.
it's the worst.
Even the sound it makes. Terrible.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up. I'm not doing that well. I know I appear confident to the audience, but I'm not doing that well
You
with the
have
belly
mayo in your
buttons
belly
and
button.
Dude, don't do it. I know that face.
Halftime.
If I wanted to, I could get them right now by saying like 3 words. I'm not going to do it because I don't want... Oh, no!
I'm good.
I win!
Oh, my neck hurts.
All right,
I'm holding this in.
Moving on.
It's terrible.
All right, this is 2 more questions. This
Okay.
is kind of a cute one. Kind of a little cute one. What is your fiance's best feature?
His eyes.
What?
He's only got one working eye.
No, I
They're
love
closed half the time.
No, I love his eyes because they're not. He always says he has like jet black eyes. They're not.
A ver.
They're brown, and then he has nice long lashes or his little mouth.
His little mouth.
Yeah,
You got a lot of little going
yeah,
on.
a lot of little. Trust me, I'm big in certain places.
The heart?
The belly, the rotund gut. Favorite feature about the meat? Maybe her goofiness.
Her goofiness.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things, but goofiness is one of my favorite because I could just act a fool
for personality
and be a clown, and she goes with it. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
It's dope.
I think this is probably the cutest episode we've ever done.
Wait, but I thought we were talking about physical features.
No, it's just best feature, whatever it
Well,
is.
then I guess I'd have to say how patient he is. He's the most patient person I know.
Yeah.
Like right next to my dad. Like they're both like the most patient people I know. And I'm
Oh yeah, no, I've seen you.
That's not me.
The meat is one of those people that can't control their facial expressions.
When I don't like something, it's written all over my face. Or if you do something and it bothers me, I'm not gonna stay quiet.
Mm-hmm. honestly, I'm glad I'm friends with her.
Yeah.
Because I'd be deathly terrified.
It's that much worse though if you do get that treatment now.
What?
Now that you're friends, if she does shoot you that look, now it stings right into the solar plex.
I've gotten that look maybe twice in the years that I've known her, and it's not good.
No.
You like lay low for a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm really nice, guys. I promise.
Shout out to the meat.
Shout out to the meat. All right, final question. Because I think this is a fun one. Again, this might cause problems.
Yeah.
What is your fiance's worst habit? See, we're all fans. We're all fans of New Girl, and there's an episode where they talk about their pogo. If you guys don't remember,
I don't.
It's what thing about this person, about a friend. What is it that everyone talks about when they leave the room?
Okay.
So Schmidt, no one wanted to tell Schmidt what it was. He was like, "Is it my toenails and how they click clack on the floor, or whatever?" Oh. Is there something, just the worst habit?
The worst
Even
habit?
If it's biting nails, if it's
You want to go?
We stumped her. We finally stumped her.
No, I have a few.
Worst habit? Oh yeah. Go for it.
Unleash.
No.
You have one? Go for it.
I have one that's just like Mike leaves a toothpick behind everywhere he goes. It doesn't in the car, in his pockets. When I do laundry, they're there. They're everywhere on the bed.
He looks legitimately offended right now.
No, that's the God's honest truth. And I chew on my toothpicks.
Yeah, so they're like all broken up.
Yeah, it's just a little spear of
and just a moist.
Yeah, splinters.
Oh, gross word.
And yeah, I do leave them everywhere. That is a good one. The meat hogs the bed.
Oh,
she for sure sleeps on
God.
my side of the bed every night, and it's uncomfortable to the point where I've legit shoved her.
This is a lie because I'll literally try to sleep on my side. Yeah, I try to, and then it's like, come here.
Meet me at the halfway point.
Halfway point, you get on my side. How am I supposed to meet you on the halfway point?
Guys, you guys are witnessing live the demise of this relationship.
This was your master plan all along.
There's a reason this was the last question.
Yeah, no, she sleeps on my side of the bed every night.
Do I have a pogo? What's my pogo? What do you guys?
You asked these questions. That's your pogo.
Whoa!
Do you have a pogo?
I think I'm pretty perfect overall.
Yep, that's
there goes the facial expression.
That goes into the pogo of what do I say about you? I always reference that you finding a relationship. I feel like you limit your own self.
You are the pickiest person.
I'm picky for the right reasons. Though.
Are you?
Yeah. Okay. Sorry if I'm not gonna fall for the first person that says Rubio to me.
Yeah. Oh, you should, man.
That's probably
we're winners. We're winners.
No, I'm picky for the right reasons. I'm not picky in any way physically.
Yeah. I'm excited to meet your future girlfriend.
Me too, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I think that's what it comes down to.
The fact that you guys were that excited when I said my fake fun fact was a little bit sad at the end of the day. I can't believe
you lied, though. Mike hugged you.
Yeah.
Mike's not an affectionate person either.
No, I almost slurped one. I almost slurped the chocolate chip right off of your lip.
Now, you and I have hugged more these past 2 weeks than we have in life.
Ever before. Yeah, but one was under false pretenses, so
I ain't taking it back. No.
It negates the first one.
Well, that does it for the newlywed game, or whatever that.
This would. That was when we need to have the studio audience. Yeah, whatever.
We do need to address one question for sure.
I thought you were gonna say elephant in the room, and I was like, okay, that's me, obviously. I got a big trunk.
Oh god,
that was graphic.
I'm usually not grossed out on this podcast. Oh boy. No, we've been referencing you by the meat this whole episode in the past. Where does the meat come from? That's the nickname you gave her.
Yeah.
Do you want me to answer? Or
let me say where it comes from, and then I'll ask you how you feel about it.
All right.
So I was thinking, as being as ridiculous as I am, I'm like, I'm gonna give. Also, it's the vetting process, right? I need to find out if this girl is cool enough.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm gonna come up with a name that no girl wants. No girl wants to be called the meat, but honestly, I think it's hilarious.
Yeah,
not because of like the meat, like meat or calling her a piece of meat. It doesn't come with that. That wasn't the intention. The intention was I just think calling someone meat is funny, you know, and so that's where it came from. And I was like, I'm going to call you the meat. And she was like, all right. So now we can hear your side of the story on what on earth was going through your head when that happened.
When he first told me, I thought he was joking. So I started laughing. And then he's like, no, I'm serious. And I was like, oh, okay. And I don't think I realized that it was kind of a thing the way it was. Or I guess the way it is. Until his family started calling me the meat. I remember I heard your uncle, Big Lino. Shout out to Big Lino.
Shout out to Big Lino. And arguably the best person ever.
He called me over for something and he's like, oh, meat. And I was like, it stuck. But you know what? Now I get a kick out of it. And like, they have this little chant that like him and his brothers will do. Like if I'm ever like walking in and it gets me pumped.
It's just a meat.
Dude,
and like, I'll unlock the door and I'm like, hey!
See, not many people could take a name like that and just own it.
Yeah, if she would have hit me with the, ew, why are you calling me that? I don't want to be, then I'd be like, oh, perfect. Thank you so much for letting me know this early on,
Yeah.
Oh my God. Next. Calm down. Next.
Next.
Do we remember that MTV show Next?
That was, oh my God, when people would barely be getting off the bus and they'd be like, next. That was
I do remember that now. I remember it now.
It was, before dating apps, that's what it was. You got a busload of people ready to date. And then, there's one person looking. And every now and then they'd be like, hi, my name's Lexi. I love playing. Whatever. It's like they have a big presentation. And then the second they step off, the guy sees her. He's like, next. It's like
the ultimate diss track.
And for whatever reason, I mean, I guess just because we're younger watching these shows, I was just always waiting to be asked to be on that bus,
Yeah.
I was every MTV show that I watched, like a dating show.
You wanted to be like on Room Raiders and stuff.
I was just about to bring up Room Raiders.
That show was so gross when they would do the little
black light. Yeah.
Oh, and then like it's borderline creepy. They were literally grabbing girls and throwing them into vans and driving away with them.
Have you seen
the show? Yeah. I forgot that part about it. I was just thinking about the 10-year-old Luis hiding condoms in his room in case they raid his room. People could think that he fucks women.
I fuck girls, man.
Yeah.
Some girls.
One girl.
One girl. No girls.
No girls.
I was always...
That's my favorite. That's my absolute favorite thing about this podcast.
That's true, though. It was always a fear of mine. Maybe that's a silly fear.
Yeah.
That I was going to get kidnapped by a white van and a hot-ass chick was going to raid my room.
That was a fear of yours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was always ready. That's the only reason I kept my room clean. Only reason.
Oh boy.
I don't even know how we got there. We were talking about the meat. We're talking about the nickname.
Yeah.
I mean, now I totally embrace it now. I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Like,
do you have a nickname for Mike? Hey, keep it PG. Keep it PG. That
elephant.
There it is. No.
I think I just call him Mike or
Big Mike.
I've never called you Big Mike.
Rubio.
No, and he'll be like, "Call me Rubio." I'm like, I'm not gonna call you Rubio.
You've never called him Rubio?
I never say it like in a sexual way like that. Oh. Call me
Rubio.
And I'm like, nah.
I said all my friends call me Rubio.
And I said, okay, well, I'm not your friend. I'm more.
Oh, damn. Again, cockiest people I've ever met. Cockiest couple.
No, but I mean, sometimes I'll call him Michael just to see, but it sounds so weird. And I'm like,
I don't like that.
And I'm like, who is that? But
yeah.
When do you ever say that? That's news to me.
I say that just shows you don't listen to me in the car.
Yeah, that's probably what it shows. Mm-hmm. I don't respond to that.
Yeah.
Going back to my nickname that you gave me today, though. Luis Third Wheel Castillo.
Yeah.
We've done a lot of things together.
For sure.
None of you guys said that with a smile on your face. That was like PTSD coming back from work. For sure. I've seen some shit with you.
Bombs going off in the background.
No, and that's the thing, like every time that I've told my family, like, oh yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna be out. Like, where are you going? Oh, with Mike and Joanna. And they're like, why? Like, you're always with them. Like, don't you give them space? I'm like, no, it's fine.
It's
like,
fun.
Yeah, but like that's not even my family's.
Don't mind it at all.
That's everyone's interpretation of our friend. That's everyone's interpretation of our friendship, though.
That brings up a funny point, though. Your family had a nickname for us too.
Yeah.
What was that?
Your parents.
Yeah. My parents would call you guys my parents.
Yeah,
and that's the thing, because like they would say it almost like in a jealous way, like, oh, you hang out with them more than you hang out with us, you know. I was like, well, they take me to the movies. You know? They invite me out for dinner.
They take me to Dodger games.
Yeah, just so you don't have to go alone.
Yeah, no, we've done Dodger games together. We've done just random sushi dinners together. We've done Vegas trips.
Yeah. Laughlin,
yeah.
Hey, we fell off a Sea-Doo in Laughlin. The three of us.
See, it's few times that I've seen the meet mad. That was one of those times.
I was so mad because every single time we've ever been on one together, it flips.
Really?
Yes, because he drives all crazy and he thinks it's funny.
I have a high center of gravity.
Oh yeah.
I can tell just by looking at you. You guys were going a
little topsy-turvy.
You guys were going 2 miles an hour though.
That's the worst time.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it's like if you're going fast on a bike, you don't fall over. Mm-hmm. It's when you're trying to stay still, you fall over. You know what I mean?
And yeah, because
simple physics.
We talked about that early on in the podcast, but yeah, that was my first time on a Sea-Doo. And now I'm like, and that was the first time I was riding alone. I was like riding in the back, going nuts to butts with your brother.
Yeah.
And so finally I was like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm going to do it by myself. And then you guys fall. Now the current is taking you guys. I'm like,
that was the worst part. And then we see you coming like, and I'm like, Lisa's coming, doesn't know how to swim. I'm like, oh my God.
He's wearing a helmet. Let the record show that Luis was wearing a helmet on the Sea-Doo.
And a reflective vest.
And with on the back it just says new Sea-Dooer.
Yeah, for sure. The student driver. A student doer.
No, man. It's one thing to be third wheeling you guys as you're dating. Now that you guys are an engaged couple, I'm wondering if that's going to end. Are you guys still going to invite me to things?
Absolutely.
COVID, there's nothing to do.
Yeah, when we have like nice engaged dinner parties or something, we're gonna need someone to serve. No, let me flip the tables now on you.
That's so mean.
We're gonna flip the tables on you now. What has this relationship brought to your life?
Yikes.
Yeah, we're playing the newlywed game with you now.
No, I honestly, now we're getting sentimental.
Yeah, let's do it.
You guys are a great example for what like a relationship should be, you know? Obviously, it's like I said, I've seen the meet mad before.
Yeah, terrible.
It's not like everything is all happy.
Don't make it seem like I get mad all the time.
I got that's so Raven eye going. Bombs in the background. Yeah, what you were saying?
No, you guys are a good example, and it's always a fun time to be with you guys. And obviously, like, you know, you see the compromise even that goes into a relationship, you know? You're not always going to find someone that has every aspect of them that's going to be like 100% with yours, you know? But you guys balance that very well, I think. So it's a good example, and yes, you guys say I'm picky, but that's because you set the bar this high.
Hey, baby.
I gotta be a little bit picky.
That was a very thoughtful and sentimental speech you gave, and I'm appreciative of that.
Where's this going?
That was just a dry run to see if you were going to give a toast at the wedding. Honestly, pretty lackluster.
If that's what it was.
Pretty lackluster. So I'll continue working my way down the list, and I'll let you know if I need to circle back.
I'm not going to lie. The second you told me you were engaged, I started writing a speech in my head. And I shit you guys not, I was going to wear a white shirt and a black tie and a coat for this podcast.
Oh, were you really?
To show you guys that I'm ready. I'm ready to give a speech.
Your marriage material.
Yeah. I don't want to like be too thirsty though.
No, that's great.
That's funny.
One thing I learned, I mean, whatever, relationship, whatever. One thing I learned is relationships are easy. Mm-hmm. But it involves understanding the other person and how they're feeling and how you best overcome issues, right?
But I wouldn't say they're easy.
No. There's very difficult moments, but they can be very easy if you understand the person that you're dealing with, and if they're upset about something, you can hear them out. If you're upset about something and you need a breather, you take a breather, and it's simple things like that that keep things in check and keep you from clawing at each other's necks, because issues always come up in relationships. You know, it's not all fairy tales and
no, that's for sure. Like, that's what I want people to know. Like, whenever people tell us, like, oh my God, like, your guys' relationship is so awesome, you guys are so perfect, I'm like, you know,
She hogs the bed. There's nothing awesome about that.
He leaves his toothpicks everywhere. He doesn't know where the hamper is.
I thought you were going to say the snoring.
Oh God.
He doesn't clean his belly button.
That's just dirty.
Wait, no, but you know this. Mike snores like a bear.
And he snores immediately.
Like, he snores like a bear, but it's gotten to a point where, like, if he, like, when he comes to record or something, and I'm like, all right, like, I'm going to go to bed. I miss the snore. And I'm like, oh, no, I don't. So I'll start watching something on YouTube or something. And then...
You put bear sounds on a loop.
Bears hibernating.
A 10-hour loop. Just listen to that all night.
Funny if I pack my butthole with sticks and berries, too. But
is that something bears do?
Yeah, don't they? When they hibernate?
They put sticks in their asshole?
Yeah, they put a bunch of stuff.
What the hell are you watching on YouTube?
That's like a common thing with bears hibernating. They teach that in like 3rd grade.
I know pandas eat their poop.
This is going to be just a random fun. What do you guys know that's funny?
Turn.
Oh my God.
Relationships are easy.
No, but they are easy. But you just, you have to be willing to work for it. That's pretty much it. You just have to be willing to work for it. And you have to be open-minded also. Because, like, I know, like, I have a very strong personality sometimes. But... no, like, I have a strong personality. And, like...
I plead the fifth, Your Honor.
You know, I can be... I don't know. I think it's just... Mike's really patient compared to how I am. And
it should be better. It should be good times most of the time.
Yeah, which it is for sure.
Any relationship should be good times most of the time.
Yeah. If it wasn't, we wouldn't be engaged. We wouldn't be here. But it's good times most of the time.
This has been the most romantic, inspirational.
Yeah. We in love.
I'm kind of glad. That was one of the questions. Who said I love you first?
Wait, you know what totally gets to me also? How much he loves the cats.
Those are my cats.
They're not your cats.
Those are my cats. I had those cats before you lived with me.
You had those cats because of me.
Okay, well, I love them more and they're my cats.
They don't love you.
Moving on.
Again, no relationship is perfect.
No relationship is perfect. There's a lot of issues and we're going to deal with this when we get home. No, should we wrap it up?
I think so.
All right. I definitely want to have you back on the podcast because this podcast was a lot of relationship based, but I want you to be on the podcast, and I want to again, if you're cool with that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this one bites
so we could talk more about the drunk stories, the adventures that we've gone on, like things like falling off the CDs and stuff like that. So I would like to have you on in the future, but for for our audience, we got the meat.
We got the meat.
You guys asked for it.
Yeah.
You pounded on our doors with your tiki torches and pitchforks.
Yeah, we got a really racist audience.
Yeah. God.
A lot of Proud Boys.
Wanted the meat. Dude, I love how the gays took over the Proud Boys term.
Yeah, that was
Did
awesome.
they?
That's the best thing. Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
They started flooding like Instagram hashtags with the pride thing.
That's awesome.
That's the absolute best. Best comeback possible. But has nothing to do with this podcast. I think that's going to conclude it for our podcast.
Yeah.
You got anything to end it with?
No, just write us a review if you want. Follow us everywhere. Do you want to plug your social? You don't have to. You're a married woman now. I mean, you're
where can the people find you?
Yeah, they can find me at G's Joanna _
Spell that out.
JeezJoanna _ I think there's an underscore. I don't even know.
Jeez, Joanna. Get it together.
Oh my God. Oh wait, do you want to hear something funny I heard today?
Yeah.
Because we talked about cats. How does a cat like their steak?
Not perfect. That's too easy.
I don't know.
Oh my God. I can't believe that's what we're going to end with.
Guys, that's going to do it for this week's podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. Let me leave you with some words of wisdom. This week's words of wisdom come to us by Steve Martin.
Yeah.
Nice. Right? He says, thankfully, perseverance is a great substitute for talent. And if that doesn't describe this podcast, the fact that we're going on week 35, the fact that this relationship is still functioning, it's all about perseverance and overcoming the odds and just driving away like the little choo-choo train that can. Guys, that's going to do it for this podcast. Have a beautiful week. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful smile. We love you here on Y&D. This podcast, as always, is based on a true story. And later, guys.
Bye.